So you felt like it was people telling on you in regards to the murder. So that's what led you to telling on King Von?
It wasn't even that. It like, niggas steady saying like I told on him. Like, everybody need to just dial that back a little bit. Like, you gotta know like what me and bro talked about, what we was on and shit like that. Like, he wanted to choose his own path. By me knowing what I was up against and shit, I was choosing my own path. You feel? Like, yeah, I shot them bitch ass niggas. You feel? They shot at me first type shit. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't on that. You know what I'm saying? So it came like, it was a riff at first. But then it was like, this what we on. You know what I'm saying? This what me and him talk about. All that shit other motherfuckers talking about and shit like that. Like, y'all see what I didn't put in my appeal. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what I put in my appeal. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't got my discovery. Y'all don't got none of the shit that was going on. Y'all don't got none of, you know, shorty them statement. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't got, I don't give no fuck about that when it comes to my blood. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be always asking them dumbass questions like, what was to happen if, you know, if they did something to Wooski? Then all them niggas gonna die. That's how that shit go. You feel me? I ain't one of them niggas that's gonna turn on my brother for them niggas. You feel me? That's my blood brother. Like, I love that nigga to death. Like, for real. Like, ain't none of that. Like, nigga, you gonna die. That's what's gonna happen.
The Big Mike and DJU interview, man. I know that came out about a month ago, but I haven't heard a lot of talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to give y'all 3 things I took away from this Big Mike interview. Hear it out. Point 1 was Big Mike really ain't snitch on King Von. It was more like he had his strategy and Von had his strategy. Von's strategy worked for him. His strategy didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And it sounded like he was more like, Big Mike was more like, man, I'm gonna just do my time, admit, try to play it like self-defense and get the best I can get out of it. Von was like, man, they ain't got enough evidence to convict us. I'm finna fight this, you know. And I can see how that would piss Von off, because he like, man, I ain't trying to do no time. And Big Mike like, nah, bro, I think they got it. So I can see how that could piss him off. And I also think Von was so traumatized, bro. He had PTSD like a lot of them boys probably got from people dying and being shot at, shooting at people, seeing death. You know what I'm saying? Seeing a lot of different things. And I think he really had a bond with Big Mike. You know, they was really bonded, had a real brotherhood amongst each other. And for him to know that he was finna get out and Mike had to stay and do that time, it probably pissed him off. Like, man, you supposed to be out here with me. You the only person I really can depend on. All these other, you know, he probably felt like Mike was the realest one. That's who he looked up to. That's who he learned his way from. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think a lot of his hatred towards Wooski and just how he had to call Big Mike a snitch and this and that, it was like displaced love and hurt he had for him. So he had to like turn it around so he wouldn't feel that he ain't like feeling hurt. You know what I'm saying? And the third point is Big Mike mentioned that he told Von to leave Wooski alone when he got out, because they were still talking when Von got out. So Von couldn't have been that mad at him if they were still talking. But then I think he probably just sat and thought about it like, man, I'm finna just do what I gotta do. You should have been out here. You should have played the move I gave you. You went against the move, and look at you. So I'm finna show you why I'm finna show you. Go at Wooski. Wooski get hit in the head. I'm not saying Von did it, but he was there. You know what I'm saying? And you clearly hear Big Mike say that at the end of the day, if it all came down to it, he gonna pick his brother Wooski over his hood. So that lets you know how Big Mike thinking. So I'm thinking if Big Mike gets out of jail and Von is still alive, if Big Mike still would have got out and Von was still alive, I think Big Mike would have tried to kill Von, or Von would have got Big Mike killed. But it would have had to go one way. Either way, because it's obvious that I'm thinking Big Mike know what happened. And looking at it, like, I don't think he took that lightly. You know what I'm saying? He might not be expressing it and just keeping it cordial and keeping it cool and sticking to the love and brotherhood they share. But I think once that happened with Wooski, I think it was up with him and King Von. That's just what I think. Have y'all heard this already? Am I reaching? Am I putting something together? Am I missing something? I don't know, bro. I've been paying attention, but not enough to know if somebody else done made a video like this. But anyway, let me know, man. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you like this kind of content. I am your guy. This is the channel for you. We can grow together, bro. But yeah, Oxcore Reviews. I'll be back at you with another video. Stay tuned.